I'm a roller coaster, turning round.
What is up, guys? It is Coasters and Things here today, and we got the announcement that we have been hoping for all season. This morning, on July 8th, 2022, Hersheypark announced that Wildcat is closing forever on July 31st. And us coaster enthusiasts, we all know what that means. Hersheypark is getting an RMC coaster. They are giving Wildcat the RMC Iron Horse makeover. And a huge shout out goes to Hersheypark enthusiast. He was the one who really got the whole RMC Wildcat thing going. Definitely go check him out. He makes a lot of awesome Hersheypark videos. So let's first talk about Wildcat. This was the first coaster ever produced by GCI, Great Coasters International. It opened in 1996, so it is 26 years old as of now, and it originally opened with PTC trains. In 2007, the PTC trains were replaced with GCI's Millennium Flyer trains. It is 85 feet tall, max speed of 50 miles an hour, and 3,183 feet of track. Those are solid stats for a wooden coaster, but this coaster has always had one major problem with it. It is so rough. It is quite a spine buster, if you ask me. The first time I rode Wildcat a couple of months ago, I did not like it at all. Since then, I've learned how to ride it, and if you just lean forward during the ride, it isn't nearly as bad. That being said, of the three wooden coasters at Hersheypark, this is definitely the worst of the three. It never has a line. A lot of people hate this coaster and are not upset that it's closing. And that includes me. I'm not upset that Wildcat's closing because what's coming in to replace it is going to be way better. You look at Hersheypark's lineup, and every other coaster in the park is unique and stands out in its own way, and then you have Wildcat, which is just rough and it is irrelevant in Hershey's lineup these days. But now that this coaster is closing, it is highly, highly likely to get the RMC treatment. There are markings on the footers, it's closing at the end of July. All signs are pointing towards it being RMC. We've seen this happen before with several other wooden coasters. Markings start to appear on the footers, and they all close around the same time to get transformed into a steel hybrid coaster to open the following year. All of the stars have aligned perfectly for RMC. Now, I did speculate for a split second that it could be that inverting GCI Infinity Flyer model that was shown at IAAPA a few years ago. However, I don't think that anymore. I definitely think it's RMC now. Another reason why is because on Hersheypark's official Instagram post about Wildcat closing, they end with, "Any suggestions on what we could do with 3,100 feet of wooden track? Stay tuned for details later this year." And if you look at all the comments, one comment in particular stands out amongst the rest, from Rocky Mountain Construction themselves, and it says, "We have some ideas." Guys, that all but confirms RMC at this point, as far as I'm concerned. This would be the first RMC in the state of Pennsylvania, and it would be completely unique to the area. The nearest RMC is Jersey Devil at Six Flags Great Adventure, but that's their single-rail Raptor model. For their traditional iBox coaster model, the next closest one is Twisted Timbers, and that's almost 4 hours away. The people that go to Hersheypark regularly are not the same people that go to King's Dominion regularly. Knoebels, Dorney Park, Kennywood, Six Flags America, none of those parks have RMCs either. Therefore, most of the GP will have never ridden anything like this before. That's great. Pennsylvania deserves an RMC, and it looks like they're finally getting it. And Wildcat is undoubtedly the best candidate out of all the woodies in the state to receive it too. So now I'm going to talk about what kind of layout and elements we could be seeing with an RMC conversion of Wildcat. So first off, I'm predicting the height will be raised from 85 feet to between 100 to 110 feet, and I predict the speed will be between 50 and 55 miles per hour. I think it will have at least 4 to 5 ejector airtime moments, and I'm guessing 3 inversions. If I had to pick, obviously one of them would be a 0G roll. Most all of the RMCs have 0G rolls. I'd also like to throw in a 0G stall and either another 0G roll, or I'm going to take a shot in the dark with this one, a cutback. As for a color scheme for the rails, I could see the rails being either red or black. So that's just my predictions for the layout and color scheme. As for a name, I have no idea. Your guess is as good as mine on that one. I'm sure Hershey has something up their sleeves. So be sure to get your last rides in on Wildcat before it closes on July 31st. You have about 3 weeks as of now. I know I will be riding it at least a couple more times before it closes, and I can't wait to see it get transformed into an RMC. So that's about all I got for this little video. Let me know down below your thoughts on Wildcat closing and getting transformed into an RMC. I am absolutely stoked for this. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and this is Coasters and Things signing out.